In this video, we're going to look at the reversal that is taking place in the Nasdaq and the S&P. Things are starting to look rather bullish all of a sudden, so we're going to look at that. But the overarching thing is that the bond market is telling me that this market is going down. It is going to be the world's worst ever recession, depression, and global just collapse. What is the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy Wholesale. I hope, of course, you're all well. In today's video, we have got it all. So I'm going to just start it off by telling people the whole system is based on debt. Oil is traded in dollars. Governments all around the world take loans out in dollars. The dollar is pretty much the most powerful currency, especially in the Western world, and it is a debt-based system. And it's always been a debt-based system. That is why when you go to school, you don't learn any of this. People just go to university because it is the thing that they get told to do. Most of the time, it's for a degree that literally will not open any doors for you. The only thing you achieve is thousands upon thousands of pounds of debt. That is how you start your life as an adult, and they can say whatever you want. And there is exceptions, of course. If you're a doctor and you want to be an art doctor or an architect or a quantity surveyor, you have to do that to get in. I get that, but do you need to do physical education degree? Do you need, I'm talking about my own wife here, do you need to do a criminology degree? Probably not. It's probably not going to do anything other than getting you a bit of paper and a load of debt. The next thing you need to understand is when we vote the government in, we don't really vote anyone in. We get told what candidates to pick, and we get to choose the best of a bad bunch. They're all puppets, especially at the higher level, the likes of presidents, people like that. They get voted in. They don't get there without being friends with all the people below. How do you think they get in? They get voted by their party because they're probably more likely the ones that are going to do as much as the dirty stuff as they want, i.e. put money into stocks that are going to profit all members of that government system. Backhanders, friends. I'm talking about people that were invested in the 2019. Can't say that because of the YouTube algorithm. They stopped my videos. They've done it before and they'll probably do it again. You need to understand that this is what they're doing. They're pumping money into the types of stocks, commodities, things that they profit from. And just Google it on a high level. Government fraud, government corruption. The news is out there, but guess what? The main media streams, they do not pump it out. We talk about pharmaceutical companies, companies that have benefited from government money. Our pharmaceutical companies honestly come out and go, no, we don't need to give you this booster. Why would they do that when they could go, actually, you do need this, and then they get millions upon millions upon billions of money handed to them. Just look at the history books, the amount of medical things that have come out have been proven to be just corruption, lies, false statistics, everything just to get pumped out and collect money. Shout out to Michael Keaton in Dope Sick. If you haven't watched Dope Sick, watch that. It is all about Oxycontin. Incredible. Just look into who has benefited from previous wars, the governments, the backhands. Just look into that. The Prime Minister, the new Prime Minister that has been voted in through all the shenanigans that goes on that I've just said, has announced a crisis of £150 billion scheme to help people get through the tough times. Well done, well done. Throw more money at it. Don't sort out the problem. Don't sort out the fact that billions upon billions is being made in revenue. We'll not deal with that. No. You could just sit down and go, here, guys, maybe if we all just, one for all kind of approach, go to Shell and go, no, we're not accepting this no more. You need to you're taking the Michael, put the prices down, problem solved. But they don't. Why don't they? Because they're making profit from it. So what are they going to do? A load more debt into the system, putting a big stick and plaster over it, and then we will get taxed more down the road, but they'll have the justification, just like they have COVID, just like what they have now. They'll go, well, guys, remember all that good stuff? We did all the furlough checks and the unregulated just throwing money at things, all that good times. Well, here, someone needs paid now. We're going to put the taxes up, and I predict this. 0.5 was what the interest rate was meant to be going up at here on the 15th. I would bet my life on it that that's going to be 0.75 now, a rate hike of about another 0.25. Because they will justify it through that. That goes under the radar. Nobody really notices it. A wee penny here, wee percent here. But see, when you go 150 billions getting pumped in to save you all through the winter, that's the headline. The wee 0.25 just gets sort of brushed out now. It'll probably get leaked this week, get people used to it, and then the news will come. won't come as a surprise, slips underneath the radar. So what do you do? What do you do? Do you just sit back and accept all this, or do you join them? And that's where I'm at, and that's what this channel is all about. I'm trying to let you see that there's more to all of this. It's not just about bar charts, making a few pounds. This is actually all about understanding money, understanding the system, understanding that the whole thing is designed to lure in 95% of the people just to be a part of it all, obey the rules, stick to it all, earn your money, work to retirement, die. Richest people in the world didn't go to university, get a degree, work in a public service job and become a billionaire. That's not what happens. To do that, you need to set up companies. Why do you set up a company? Because a limited company will give you the best benefits in terms of tax reductions, tax havens. You can pay yourself in dividends, write off all this money, bury money. The list goes on. That is why they become the super rich, because they have the access, they have the keys to the system. You don't get taught that stuff in school. So that's what this channel is about. And that is why I have had YouTube unfortunately violate me, because I have told several things about that I can no longer say. I've also said that the green energy bill is another thing that is being pumped out there, billions being pumped in. Yes, it is the right thing to do. That money is not being distributed correctly, but I'm on the right side of things. I am all about that, because that is going to be the next big pump for the next 10 years, no doubt. In my line of work, I have seen all sorts of regulations come in. Regulations which is just nothing about paying this, which is nothing more, in my opinion, than just giving someone a job, paying someone more money, a way of being able to tax, bring in more money into the system. Energy performance certificate. When I worked as an estate agent, I can tell you this, I'm not going to mention his name. This guy used to go out and do a survey, charge £60 for the privilege. I give you a certificate to say your house has got this type of energy rating. The guy used to go open a letterbox, have a look in, get an idea of it, sign it, send it off. That was it. Gas safety certificates. Oh my God, gas safety. Don't even start me with gas safety certificates. A guy comes out, yep, boiler works fine. If it breaks down the next day, so be it. If it blows up the next day, so be it. But on that day, he got his energy certificate done. It is all just set up through estate agents, through solicitors. They just set all these things up to go, oh, we've got this problem. This will solve it. Oh, great, that's a great idea. Oh, brilliant, yeah, well done, well done. Going forward, that's the new rules. Really, it's all to do with money. Everything is to do with money. And trust me, this will be a headline, and I'm putting this on record. I'm going to say this because I know for a fact that one day we will hear the words, and I wrote it down, something, the headline will read something like, Alexa saved a life, or Alexa recording finds man guilty. Something like that. These things are in the background. I've got Alexa right now, and it's trying to work out what the hell I'm saying. But I've got Alexa. These things these things come into civilization, and you can check this out for phones, track it. Everything starts off as, wow, cool gadget, or this is great, isn't it phenomenal? Gets in everyone's household, and then they start upping the security. Oh, now you can track your phone. Okay, well, it seems like a decent enough feature. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. The Alexas, okay, a little bit more. And then it just go, oh, there was this murder case. The innocent person was going to jail, but Alexa recording got him out, got the other person in. Wow. Oh, get Alexa in your house so you can protect yourself. It'll be pumped out like that. And meanwhile, in the background, all the guys will have control of everything that you do. Okay, so that was a lot that I just exhausted on top of you, and I've got a bit of a sore throat, so hopefully that didn't sound too bad. I'm really going to start hitting some of this stuff home really hard, because it's just not right, guys. And I don't think a lot of people understand how all this stuff works. So the bond market is debt, and the debt, as I said, is how the world goes around. So surprise, surprise, the actual debt is a lot bigger than the actual profits. That might blow people's mind to think that there's actually more debt in the world than there is money, but that's the reality of it, okay? As of 2019, just for a quick statistic, worldwide bond market have been valued at 100 trillion. Whereas the stock market capitalization of worldwide stock markets, approximately 70 trillion. What I want to show you here is going to scare you. So if you're squeamish, look away. This is the US government bonds. Don't need to understand too much about it. All you need to understand what two lines mean. The Federal Reserve is this line, and the bond market is this line. This is going to show you the history of everything. This is what you need to understand. This is what you need to look at. The governments and the Fed will make you think that they're in control. This is what they'll do. They do this to change this, and don't worry, we've got everything under control. Are we interest rate hike here? We'll sort it out. Trust us, we've got it all. It's BS, don't believe it. So what's going to happen is here. This goes back to 1988, but you can see this here. Bonds start to go up. What happens? In time, then the Fed start to go up, okay? The bonds always does its thing first, and then it just lags behind, okay? And you can see that there, what went first, this, then it started to go. You can see this lag here. This went up and this went up. Okay, so we zoom in. this all started to go up and up and up and up and up. And then the Fed started going up and up and up and up. We had September come and then it started rising. Fed didn't do anything. What is the period of time here? 161 days. Alexa, how many months is 161 days?
161 days is 5 months and 9 days.
5 months and 9 days. There you go. Alexa is always listening. Before the Fed started creeping up, and then this just goes bananas. They're increasing to try and keep on top of this. This doesn't look like stopping at all. So the Fed will have to continue pushing up, and then what will happen is this will happen. Once this crossovers, good night Irene, the mother of all crashes will come. And this is something to be very, very careful of and wary of and really scared of. So if you're interested in keeping an eye on your wealth, please subscribe to the channel. The positive news is though, over the last week, I've done my Forex video last week. The video did absolutely horrible, about 200 views. But anyone that did watch that will be very happy because every single one of them touched the moon. Still in the trades. I'm not going to talk anymore about them. Those trades will continue this week. Go watch that video. I'll share the link to that video. The trades are still looking good. I'm still in all of those ones and I'm still buying my shorts, putting all of this into my Discord. There's a lifetime pass if you want to buy the trading course. I recommend buying the trading course, £99. You will get an understanding of charts and how everything works. If you're a beginner and have no idea, the course is designed for you. If you're an intermediate and you just want to brush up and sharpen the tool set, the course is designed for you. Within that, you get lifetime access to the Discord. But if you just want to try the Discord, it is $3.99 a month. Feel free to click the links, as I said, down below. The SPY this week looks strong. Put this into my Discord. We talked about it quite a bit. It's all there. I'm conscious that this video is quite long here, so I'm going to try and speed it up. But we can see here the RSI has crossed over. MACD looks to be crossing. We are just become a buy. I would like it to be a bit more stronger to get us above these averages. This looks strong. We do have a decent bit of resistance here. So as I said in my Discord, just going to be keeping a close eye on it this week. It could go bullish. Nasdaq telling us a similar type of story. RSI, MACD looks to be crossing over. It's starting to look a bit bullish. I would like it to be a bit more above our moving averages to get that full confirmation, but that is looking strong. I'm really liking that. There's plenty of good stocks. We're covering them in the channel and Tesla being one of them as well. AI days coming up down in a month. Plenty of things to get excited about. We've made some great swing trades this week. We're still in Cineworld Dream. Did a video on that. It's a pump and dumper, but we're going to pump it up all night. You know, you gotta pump it up and all that. Done all the bearish grim stuff. There's the positive story, and just to bring us all back down, don't forget Irish Times reporting this. Big Davy is saying people think because there's a shortage of property, we will not have a property slump. They are wrong. Collapsing Chinese property market has potential to derail global economy, already reeling from widespread inflation. Type into your Google machine, Evergrande Chinese property collapse. We're talking about one of the largest GDPs in the entire world. It's on its knees. It's about to explode. It is going to leave ripple effects that the world has never experienced before. And on that cheery note, please like, subscribe if you're interested in protecting yourself. That's all I'm trying to do here. Trust me, I do bullish videos. I do like trying to be positive, but there's nothing really to be positive about apart from this little bump in the road potentially we're going to get for the next week or so, a couple of days. I don't know. We'll see on Monday when we get the confirmation. If you're interested in other types of videos, if you're interested in being more positive, check out this. This is my top checks for growth stocks. This is how you pick a growth stock. If your growth stock doesn't tick these boxes, I wouldn't be picking that stock. Good video to check out. Thanks again, everybody. Catch you in the next one. Peace.